If only I could turn back time.
What's going on YouTube? It's Mike Nice coming to you with some more of this Mortal Kombat, and I don't think I even have to tell you guys why we're here. You guys know why we're here. That new official trailer for NightWolf has dropped, and I woke up earlier today, before I was about to get ready to work. I just happened to go to YouTube, and I see this video from someone I'm subscribed to, and it says trailer, Nightwolf trailer, and I'm like, okay, this is the teaser trailer, of his outro that came out maybe a couple weeks ago. I don't even remember. Maybe it was last week or so. And I'm thinking maybe YouTube likes to recommend videos that came out hundreds of years ago, so I'm just thinking, okay, it's video from another time or whatever. And then I see it says 43 minutes ago, and then I scroll back up because I literally scrolled past it pretty fast because I'm like, okay, that's just because I really wasn't expecting this to happen. I actually or did expect a announcement or a trailer to be at Evo, but now that we have this trailer, I actually think another trailer is going to be coming out. I'll talk about that in a second. And then I saw the video, it said 43 minutes ago, and I saw the time. It was like 2 minutes and 30 something seconds or whatever the time is of the video. So I was like, oh my god, yes, like here we go, this is it. And I gotta be honest, guys, it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I'm liking how he's looking. There's a lot of things, a lot of moves that he has that I'm actually very intrigued to, get to, understand the meta behind him. I feel like his character is going to be actually pretty unique in certain things that he has. From looking at the trailer, there's just a lot to unpack, honestly. But I don't think I'm going to be too much talking about what what's happening in the trailer as far as the move list and stuff like that. More so just talking about the want to say external things, the things that aren't too in depth. And first thing I have to say, when he came out, and this is how I knew, this is how I knew I was gonna get something good. I knew we were gonna get something good when he came out, and you saw the bear and the wolf. Um, I said yes, like they know what they're doing. This is okay. We have something that is not going to be cheesy. Sometimes they make certain characters that is of a certain origin. They make them kind of stereotypical. But it seems like there's the authenticity to this character in terms of his background. The accent that he has, the certain movements he has, and obviously he has a great paint on his skin. This outfit, the outfit that he is wearing, I'm not the biggest fan of it, and I actually think it's really just the hat. I think that's the only thing. I feel like if he took off the hat and you can see his hair, or whatever he has, I feel like I would maybe like the whole outfit a little more, because I don't like that hat. I have no clue why. Which is fine. There's definitely going to be outfits where he don't have the hat or any, or something like that, or maybe you could be able to take it off. Or I don't know if that's going to be one of the customizable choices. It's probably going to be the paint on his skin, tomahawk design, and then maybe it might be the hat too. Actually, now that I think about it, but other than that, I love, like I said, the paint on his skin looks dope. I like how his armor looks more modern. It's not like it does look a little biker gangish. Like it looks like a biker gang jacket or something. But it looks more modern. It's not like he's just coming to fight. And garments, I hate seeing in certain games. That's why it's a weird thing that it was a complaint from people, but I hate seeing in fighting games, mostly fighting games. Other games I'm not gonna talk about right now, but I hate seeing in fighting games characters wearing things that it doesn't make no sense for you to wear. People were saying, oh my god, some of these characters, like, some of these girls don't have any, they don't have any scantily clad type wearing and clothing and stuff like that. And I'm just thinking to myself, you think a girl gonna come to a fight in bikinis, like in some super tight shorts that she could barely move around in, and every time she kicks it rides up her thigh, like, you know what I mean? Like, no, they're going to wear, as you guys can see on the screen, obviously Cassie's is much more of a, a battle, it's a much more of a battle attire, something she would really wear to a fight, whereas, Sonya's right now is something, she will wear to a sparring match or something like that, workout clothes. But you know what I mean, they're going to wear clothes like that. Well, who in their right mind is coming to a fight, wearing all these weird costumes that some games have these females and males wearing? It doesn't make sense. If I'm going to fight, I'm going to wear clothing that is, elastic, easy moving in, I can move around, and it also protects me in a certain way, as you obviously can see with Cassie. Her outfit looks like it is, beneficial for her movements, and then she has the body plate, and it looks like she's ready to fight. And I love that NightWolf's armor and aesthetic is much more of a, I'm ready to fight, I understand I'm here to fight, and we're gonna get it shaken. But then I was loving, and I can't even, because this is almost like skipping the whole trailer to get to the end. We got to that outro, and my God, I was like, oh yeah, that's exactly what we need. Like that outro was money. Oh my God, that outro. I can't even describe like how I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, once he done his fatal blow. Once he done his fatal blow, I'm thinking in my mind, okay, cool. He's about to do the outro that we saw. And then he goes and he hits it like, and then it starts flying up, and then a whoop at the top, and it just seamlessly transitions from his scream to the wolf howling perfectly. And I'm like, yep, that's probably the best outro of the game. That's it right there. And then let's kind of take it back a little bit. The fatal blow was actually the only thing that I was very much so I was very much so I was not pleased with it. To say honestly, the fatal blow, I felt like they could have did a lot more with the animals, with the axes. I think that fatal blow was very tame. It's one of the more tame fatal blows in this game, in my opinion, at least. I always expect DLC characters or characters that come out later to have the crazier finishers, because you can react to how people feel about the current finishers and the current characters that are already in the game. And I feel as though people love how outlandish some of these fatal blows. Like this fatal blow, they got past the point where it's like, okay, we're kind of just cracking your bones, and nah, these fatal blows, they look like they should be fatalities. And I think that's just super awesome. Like, what I mean, it's a video game. Why do I care that I have in the middle of the match split his head open? Like it clearly don't matter. Like that clearly is not something that really matters. It just doesn't. Like it's not something that I think anybody really should even be paying attention to anyways. If that was something to be said, that's not something you should be paying attention to. These guys are shooting each other in the face mid-battle, doing all sorts of things. These people shouldn't be alive after half the things they do. But I feel like him shooting his arrows, hit you in the neck with the axe, and then lightning strike, like that's super tame. That's a very tame fatal blow in my opinion. I feel like he could have done something way slicker, way more clean, especially with his animals, with his with his axe, with his arrows. I felt like he could have did something way more slicker. I feel like they dropped the ball with that a little bit. But then they went on to the fatality. And I have to say that fatality was very good. Now, it's not, anything crazy. It's not one of the best in the game, I would say. I actually, mm, yeah, no, there's definitely a lot more that I like that I can tell. I love both of Cassie's. Like both of Cassie fatality to me are top tier, so to speak. You know what I mean? If we if someone was to make a list, I feel like both of them are top tier. When she first fatality, um, you know what I mean, puts her hand through your whole body and it makes her heart and blows that kiss. That's like, you know what I mean, it's stuff like that. I feel like, you know what I mean, is how they kind of dropped the ball for Nightwolf. It seemed like they kind of was just like, all right, this is a fatality for him. Cool. All right, now we're done with it. Like, I feel like they really didn't think too much about stressing that fatality. Not the fatality, the fatal blow. Whereas his fatality, I feel like his fatality was very clean, very clean. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect him to do what he did, and I thought it was super duper awesome. He just whoosh, right on your neck, and then he tears off the front part of your body, just the front plate of your body, and then that axe throw clean through your heart, split it through the middle. Like that is super super dope. It's not unique, it's not, you know what I mean, it's not exciting, it's just super super well done in my opinion. That's how I feel. Whereas I feel like his fatal blow, and it's in the same breath to me. I don't feel like neither of them are super duper outlandishly awesome and special. I just feel like the fatal blow is just very mild compared to most people's fatal blow. Not only that, it's just very mild compared to how this game plays in the sense of how they do their fatal blows, fatalities, and all that stuff. It seems like this game went for the outlandish when it came to that, to those things, and it's amazing, it's beautiful, it's great, all of that.